Hey everyone, in this video we're diving into Article 19.3 of the Code of Administrative Offenses of the Russian Federation. Specifically, we'll be looking at what constitutes disobedience to a lawful order from a police officer, a serviceman, a member of the Federal Security Service, a state protection employee, or someone working in federal state control. We'll break down the specifics of the law, explore potential scenarios, and discuss the possible consequences of violating this article. Let's get started. Hey everyone, let's talk about something really important: disobeying the lawful orders of police officers and other officials. We are looking specifically at Article 19.3 of the Code of Administrative Offenses of the Russian Federation. This is serious stuff, so pay close attention. Responsibility for disobedience to a police officer isn't something to take lightly. It's not just about being a bit cheeky or disagreeing with an officer, it's about understanding the boundaries of the law and respecting the authority they hold. Disobeying a lawful order can lead to significant consequences, including hefty fines, administrative detention, and even a criminal record depending on the circumstances. We are talking about potential repercussions that can seriously impact your life, so understanding your rights and responsibilities is crucial. Remember, even if you feel an order is unfair or unjust, the proper channels for addressing that are through formal complaints and legal processes, not outright defiance. Be careful. This isn't about fearmongering, but about emphasizing the importance of responsible citizenship. A simple misunderstanding can escalate quickly, and a seemingly minor act of disobedience can have unforeseen and severe consequences. Always remain calm and respectful, even if you feel you are being treated unfairly. Remember, recording interactions with law enforcement can be helpful in later clarifying events, but always do so safely and respectfully. Avoid any actions that could be interpreted as aggressive or threatening. Let's talk about the powers of police officers. They have a specific set of legal authorities to maintain order, enforce laws, and ensure public safety. These powers are clearly defined within the law, and it's essential to understand what they are and are not permitted to do. Their authority is not unlimited, and they must act within the confines of the law. Knowing your rights is just as important as understanding their authority. If you believe an officer is exceeding their authority, remember to note the details and file a formal complaint through the appropriate channels. Measures to prevent disobedience are all about communication and understanding. If you're unsure about an order, politely ask for clarification. If you disagree with an order, explain your reasoning calmly and respectfully. Remember, cooperation is key. By being respectful and understanding, you can significantly reduce the likelihood of a situation escalating into a confrontation. Remember, maintaining a calm and respectful demeanor is crucial in any interaction with law enforcement. Now, let's move on to the next commentary on Article 19.3 of the CAORF. This article covers a wide range of situations, and understanding its nuances is vital. It's not just about outright refusal, it also includes actions that obstruct or hinder the performance of an officer's duties. This could range from ignoring a request to move to actively resisting arrest. The penalties can vary significantly depending on the severity of the disobedience. Resistance to police officers during detention is a particularly serious offense. Active resistance, whether physical or verbal, can lead to significantly harsher penalties than simple disobedience. This is because resistance not only disrupts the officer's duties but also potentially puts them and others at risk. Remember, even if you believe you are being wrongly detained, resisting arrest will only worsen the situation. Your best course of action is to cooperate and address any grievances through the appropriate legal channels after the fact. Finally, let's delve deeper into the commentary to Article 19.3 of the Code of Administrative Offenses of the Russian Federation. This article is complex and covers a wide range of scenarios. It's crucial to understand the specific wording and interpretations of the law to fully comprehend the potential consequences of your actions. If you're facing charges under this article, seeking legal counsel is strongly advised. Understanding the intricacies of the law is essential to protecting your rights and ensuring a fair outcome. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into a really important topic, Article 19.3 of the Code of Administrative Offenses of the Russian Federation. Specifically, we are talking about disobedience to a lawful order of a police officer or other authorized personnel. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the rights of the police. They have the authority to maintain order, investigate crimes, and detain individuals suspected of wrongdoing. However, this authority is not unlimited. Police officers must always act within the bounds of the law, and their actions must be justifiable and proportionate to the situation. Remember, they are there to serve and protect, and their actions should reflect that. We'll explore specific examples of what constitutes lawful police action later. Next, let's discuss the duties of a police officer during a detention. They are required to identify themselves clearly, explain the reason for the detention, and inform the individual of their rights. Crucially, they must treat the individual with respect and avoid using excessive force. Any use of force must be documented and justified. Failure to adhere to these duties can significantly impact the legality of the detention and any subsequent charges. We'll look at case studies where police procedures were either followed correctly or where they were not, and the consequences. Now, let's get into the meat of the matter, Article 19.3 of the Code of Administrative Offences of the Russian Federation. This article specifically addresses disobedience to the lawful orders of police officers, servicemen, Federal Security Service employees, state protection employees, and those in federal state control bodies. It's a broad scope, and understanding the nuances is key. We'll analyze several court cases to understand how this article has been applied in practice. We'll see examples of what constitutes disobedience and what doesn't, and the factors judges consider when making their decisions. What are the penalties for disobedience? This can range from a warning to a significant fine, even administrative arrest. The severity of the penalty depends on the circumstances of the disobedience and the seriousness of the offense. We'll explore the range of potential penalties and the factors that influence the judge's decision. Understanding the potential consequences is crucial to understanding the gravity of this offense. It's important to understand the classification of this crime. It's an administrative offense, not a criminal one. This means the penalties are generally less severe than those for criminal offenses. However, repeated offenses or particularly egregious acts of disobedience can lead to more serious consequences. We'll clarify the distinction between administrative and criminal offenses in this context. What happens if you believe a police officer's demands are unlawful? It's crucial to remain calm and respectful, but you also have the right to question the legality of their actions. Documenting the interaction, if possible, is vital. We'll discuss strategies for handling situations where you believe the police are overstepping their authority. Remember, knowing your rights is your best defense. Finally, let's look at the characteristic features of disobedience under Article 19.3. What constitutes a clear refusal to comply? What actions might be interpreted as disobedience? We'll examine specific scenarios and analyze how courts have interpreted the law in similar cases. Understanding these nuances is crucial to avoiding potential legal trouble. We'll also discuss the importance of clear communication and understanding the officer's instructions. Remember, a misunderstanding can sometimes lead to unintended consequences. So, clear communication is key.